Hi mamas and friends, it's Sarah from Late Night Coffee Moms. It's been a really long time since I've been able to be on here with you guys, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be a little bit different of a video. I'm a little bit nervous about getting this all started back up. Mostly because I don't want to just like cry and fall apart with you guys and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to take it slow, take it easy. Today I'm actually, if you can't tell by these ears, I don't even know what kind, I'm actually going to be like putting makeup on while I'm talking to you because I think a little bit of distraction for me will help us, help me get through this video. So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to do a short update as I'm getting ready. So go ahead and get your coffee if you want to have your coffee. I'm not going to be using you guys as I have my little mirror thing here. So I'll be talking to you guys while I'm getting through all this. Because I'm actually going out tonight, which is crazy. Crazy. All right, so here we go. So a quick update for those of you who might not be on my email list or missed out on the last few videos. Life in my house has been pretty hard, pretty intense, pretty hard. It could always be worse, but it's been pretty hard at my house recently. So let me give you the fastest version with as little detail as possible, and then explain to you what that means for Late Night Coffee Moms and our year of 2020, because I had some amazing things planned and I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting to any of those things, or they're gonna, at the very least, they're gonna look completely different now. Okay. Yes. I'm used to coming at you guys with no makeup on, but I'm not used to like trying to put on makeup while I'm talking to you. So we'll start way back in September. So most of you guys know, but in September I went through a pretty severe illness, which had me in the ER and had me going to the doctor like every day for, I don't know how long, like 8 weeks. Not every day, but it felt like every day for like 8 weeks, trying to figure out what was going on with me. And that, oh, I'm using the wrong brush. That's why I look totally pale. I'm sure I'm going to look crazy by the time I'm done with this. Anyway, so in September, I went through a pretty severe illness. And to get over part of that illness, I had to have a minor surgery, minor surgery that happened right before Christmas. So, dealing with that was hard. I didn't heal up as quickly as I thought I would heal up. It took me, I had minor complications. It took me a lot longer to get better than I thought it would. But I was slowly getting better. And Christmas came, New Year's came, and then shortly after New Year's, I lost my grandmother. I forgot to put primer on, anything like that, so I'm probably gonna look horrible, but I'll explain why I'm doing makeup in a second. Anyway, I lost my grandmother, and that was that is pretty rough. Still very rough on me and my family. Yeah. So I think that's all I'm gonna say about that at this moment. So I lost my grandmother, and then I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna look crazy. Anyway, and then this was just the beginning of this month, and then literally 2 weeks later, one of my cousins died. So lost my beautiful grandmother, and then just 2 weeks later, one of my sweet cousins also passed away. So all of this, and you throw in life, basic, everyday, normal life challenges and stuff, and homeschool, and still healing from surgery, and all the stuff involved with somebody dying, and that's still going on, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it's hit my household pretty rough, pretty hard. It's hit me very hard. I didn't really want to come on and talk to you guys all about it because I don't really like crying in front of people, even though I try to be genuine and open about how I'm feeling. And I mean, I'll even come on here with no makeup and like 5-day-old dry shampoo hair and all that kind of stuff. I don't really like crying in front of people. I don't mind when people cry in front of me. I see it as an actual, like, an honor, but I really don't like crying in front of people. It bothers me, especially when somebody's doing it for like a video. And I know you guys might think that's hilarious because you've seen me cry before. And if you've been following me this whole year, you know a little bit of what this last year has held for me. So we were looking forward to 2020, hoping it would be much, bouncing you guys, sorry. Hi, Miss Renee. Much better than 2019. And it's already started out, you know, harder. Let's just say harder. So I still have all these amazing plans for the year that I want to include everybody in. I'm planning to do a, last year we did a walk through the New Testament together, you know, read through the New Testament, and I'm planning a different Bible walkthrough with you guys, and I can't wait to do that. I also have, I have a manuscript, a book manuscript that's just awaiting revisions and getting things like that in order. I have so much planned, and I had so much planned, but even through pushing through my sickness and my surgery, this grieving has just kind of stunted everything for me. It's stunted all thinking capacity, which is why this is probably so blubbering right now. So, although I'm still planning to do a lot of those things, they'll be slower. They'll take more time to get out to you guys. They'll take more time for me to process. But now, my lovely mamas and friends, you get to walk through these things with me as I fight off this mourning period. Mourning is different for everybody, and it's natural, and God even tells you there's a time for it. But for me personally, I cannot allow myself to stay in a mournful or melancholy state for too long, because as I've told you guys before, I battle with depression daily. It tries to get at me daily, and the walk with God through it makes it tolerable. It makes it more than tolerable. It makes me victorious most of the time. But when I am encountering a sad, more than sad, I don't even have words for this, season in my life, it's very dangerous for me to get stuck there. It's very easy for me to get stuck there, and it does things to me like literally changes like my brain chemistry to where I can't get out of it without medication. And there's nothing wrong with medication, but it's very hard for me to get through. So even though I'm still going to be going through mourning, and for all these things happening in my life, but the two biggest ones are losing family members, I have to keep pushing myself to try to do things, because my number one instinct when I start feeling like this is to kind of like hobbit up and get in a little hole, get my blanket and just sit and do nothing. I want nothing more, really and truly, than to sit on my couch with my husband and my kids and my dog and watch BBC miniseries and Agatha Christie's and all that kind of stuff. That's what I want to do. But that's not good for me, because if I stay there, it it can disrupt all the progress that I've made and all the new patterns I've formed on fighting off depression. So I've been focusing on things that make me not just feel good, but encourage me to take care of myself. And I'm not talking about, I don't know how you guys want to take this, but for me, putting on makeup, especially if I'm using new makeup or weird makeup, like I'm wearing blush and I like never wear blush. Doing things like that encourage me to take care of myself. They make it more fun for me to take care of myself. And if I do melancholy, are you guys still there? I don't know what happened. Some weird notification came up and popped me off. So while I'm going this melancholy, I'm going to be finding things that can stimulate sense of joy again. Because if you ever have hurt this bad, or if you've ever battled with depression, which we all do in different ways at different times, I believe, it's extremely hard to purposely find joy. So today, I'm finding joy by putting on some makeup. And if you see me coming on lives and I'm wearing much more makeup than I usually wear, or hugely bright lipsticks, like check this out. I bought myself my first like red lipstick. Like it's called, my glasses, bowl of cherries. I mean, it's bright red. If you see me wearing things like that, that's me encouraging myself to have joy in taking care of myself. Because when I get depressed, I don't want to do anything, nothing, bathe, eat. I always drink coffee, but that's all. So today I'm conquering by coming on here with you guys and actually having a little face-to-face with you guys, even though I don't really want to spill everything out on the internet at this time, or I'm afraid of crying and I'm afraid of putting my makeup on and all kinds of stuff in front of you. I'm breaking that right now. So for me, in the battle of taking this morning and fighting it off so that it doesn't become a depression, this is a victory. Coming on to talk to you is a victory. Putting on my makeup today is a victory. And then I'm actually leaving my house, which is not something I ever want to do. I'm actually leaving the house through a nudging of my sister. Oh, I just like spit. I'm sorry, guys. A nudging of my sister and the encouragement of the Holy Spirit, because I would talk myself out of it if it was up to me, to go out with my sister, with like my mom and our girls, and go do something back again. That's really hard. It's really hard to go do something fun and encouraging when all you want to do is cry, when all you want to do is fall into a puddle. But the fact that I'm getting ready for it, the fact that I'm trying to have my daughter get ready for it, and this isn't a me thing. I want to be really clear at that. When I'm talking about steps and how I've been victorious this way and this way, that isn't because of me. God has just taken me through a really hard year, and it's kind of climaxing right now. I hope this is the climax of it for right now. But He's gotten me to a point where I stubbornly cannot get out of this funk without Him. And so every victory I have, from putting on makeup to doing my live, is all because of Him. And I want you guys to know that. Whenever, I might forget to say it when I come on, but I want you to know that's where my hope comes from. That's where my encouragement comes from. So I'm actually going out tonight, and I'm going to have a good time. I am going to be as joyful as I can. If I start crying, okay, I'm crying. I'll get past it and I'll go back and I'll still choose joy. I'll find some reason to have joy. Not fake happiness, not pretending, but actual joy, because that's what Jesus gives me. So I'm going to do that. And I want to this doesn't have a verse for you guys right now. I mean, my prayers have basically been just like blubberings. And my Bible reading has been basically blubberings because I can't think. And so I've been watching encouraging sermons and things like that. But I'm going to get back to normal, whatever the new normal will be. And I have so many cool things I can't wait to walk through with you guys. But now they'll all be tainted a little bit from this season. They'll all be a little bit harder and a little bit, I don't know. We'll see. So I invite you guys to join me on this year of figuring out what God has in store for me through all this. And if you are battling any kind of depression or mourning or grieving time or just funk, talk to me. Let's join in together. Let's pray for each other. Let's encourage each other in small things and in big things. Because let me tell you, if I can sit here and try to put makeup on in front of you guys, given my current state, then this is actually a miracle. I don't know how else to explain that to you. This is actually a miracle that you're witnessing right now, because everything in my person, everything in my gut, everything in my flesh just wants to go to bed and pretend nothing has happened. And I'm not doing that. And we can do this together. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being patient for me. I know you're not really going to see me finish this, but I really don't ever put a lot of makeup on, so this is kind of odd to be doing. I'm so thankful you guys have been being patient with me. We are going to be talking about some things coming up. If you, I had planned to do a whole house organization thing with you guys, and I had felt kind of bad because my house was already organized because I had a party here just for my little family, and so it was pretty clean. Well, yeah, now it's destroyed because we've got what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at suitcases, laundry, just because nobody has the like processing ability or energy to really do hardcore cleaning. So once that part of my energy comes back, we're going to be walking through that together. We're going to be going into some of the things that we use in my house to help remediate things like dyslexia and ADHD and all that kind of stuff. We're going to go through some of that stuff. And no, I'm not an expert at that stuff. You're just going to see how one mom does it. And then we're going to see what homeschooling looks like as I'm coming out of a funk, as I'm coming out of a depression, as I'm coming out of grieving. You'll get to see what that looks like for this family. Maybe it'll encourage you and your family if you're going through something rough, like these bangs. Anyway, thank you guys. I love you. I can't wait to catch up with you again. Next time, hopefully it won't be so rambly. And, yeah, I'm still here and I'm still cheering you on. Catch you next time.